Hey guys, what's going on? And today we are back again for some more Final Fantasy XIII Part 2. Last time we got through the Brescia ruins. Brescia, Brescia ruins. I think that's it. We got through there, and then we were got to the point where we're about to fight Atlas, which is what we're doing today. We're going to do that. In just a moment, I'll show you. Like, I've kind of done a little bit of training. I've gotten pretty much all the monsters that I use maxed out for the moment. I've raised Noel and Sarah's stats a lot. Now, I will say one thing. Please excuse me if I cough. I don't know what's going on, but also as well, like, I'm extremely tired at the moment. And you might ask, like, why would I be recording if I'm so tired? Let's just say that my sleeping schedule is out of whack again. So I'm doing this pretty early in the morning, but I've been up for a few hours. And the reason why I wouldn't do this at a later time is because when I wake up, whenever I go to sleep, I will actually be recording something different, and then it'll probably go up immediately the moment I get it rendered out. So I'll probably spend 3-4 hours working on that. But some people might like it. Actually, this video will probably go up later that same day. But I'll be working on that probably from the time that I wake up or stuff like that. And I think this is actually one of the puzzles in this game.
I think we're inside the paradox.
Oh no. We have to figure out the labyrinth and its puzzles before we can get out. Kupo?
It isn't. Alright, so it's temporal rifts. See, we gotta get these. Yeah, so we gotta get the crystals without wasting so many spaces. And I think I've already messed up. Yep, I already messed up. So I need to read through this again. Let's see. I forgot how I did this. I've already messed up again. I'm very bad at these, to be honest. Oh, here we go. There we go. Surprisingly, I didn't realize what I was doing until I got halfway through that. Alright, so do this, do that, and then go this way. We got that done. And we resolved the anomaly in the temporal rift. That was actually pretty easy. I'm actually surprised it wasn't a little bit harder. Although there is one that's a bitch at the very end of the game. And it's actually optional too, but it's still a bitch. So hopefully now we actually get to weaken Atlas to the point at which we can beat him. And then of course we'll continue from there.
The machine's working.
That's good. Let's see what it does. We got another crystal. Actually, what's back here? That's one of those things that I gotta be in the other time to do that. Alright. So, I'll show you what I've been doing. And actually, as you can see down there, my time has pretty much doubled since last time I played. I've got like an hour and a half more. But, yeah, I've got all my monsters maxed out. I've gotten their stats much higher than they were prior to this session, or prior to the end of the last session. So I've been working on that, as well as trying to get all the monsters up, trying to see which one's the best. I've got a good monster pack right now, although it probably could be much better, to be honest. I got the basics down there, pretty much the best at the moment, just about. I've tried getting some other monsters, but it quite hasn't worked out for me.
Seriously lets us control Atlas. All we can do is pray.
Please work.
Oh yeah. He's weak now. We could take him out. We got this.
Finally, can you hear me now? It looks like
Hear you loud and clear, Alyssa.
sounds like we did something.
Oh yeah. Alright, so let's go face Atlas. Seems like a good time to do this, as we fight a few more monsters on the way there. Nothing wrong with that. These guys are actually fairly easy at the moment. Although it kind of goes along with saying that I did. Now I wouldn't necessarily call what I did power leveling, although some people might consider it that. It's basically I just really wasted a lot of time training and raising my monster stats, all that kind of stuff. Just because it would be extremely handy. Yeah, it's one of the things where when it's like this, there's nothing better to do. Or at least when you come up to a boss in Final Fantasy games, sometimes you can't expect it, but when it's one like this where you can actually tell what it is, even if it's early in the game, it's always good to do a little bit of training and get somewhere before you actually try and fight them. And it comes in handy. It really does. But earlier I was playing this. Actually, I got done playing a couple hours ago when I finally finished training. I'm actually going to skip that monster battle. But I was basically getting training a little bit before I got on. And I tried out the Requiem of a Goddess DLC for this game. And sadly, I got 4 stars in the first battle, so I really didn't get anywhere. And people that have done this before will know what I'm talking about. Others, not so much. I might record, a little session of it just to show you what it's like. It's very different than, a regular Final Fantasy fight. It only has 13,000 left. It's one of those where it's just Lightning and Caius fighting. And you have to get 5 stars on the battle. Oh, that was the wrong thing to do. Let's see. So we're going to go back to this. Get his stuff up a little bit. I'm going to switch to diversity. And heal up a little bit. And I knew that was about to hurt. I felt it. I wish the cat would heal somebody there. Oh, there it goes. What does Kitty Clock do? Oh, what? It does. See, I was expecting something that didn't really. Wow. Okay. I'm dead. We actually need to heal Sarah. And then use that. We actually need to keep his chain gauge up so we don't fuck that part up. And then we'll do this. Wait, oh, actually I'm at full health. Alright, so that works. Did the camera change, or did he actually move across the screen when I hit him there? That was actually unexpected. I thought he... I can't tell. Did he move, or did we knock him across the screen with that stagger? Or was it just the camera? Oh, but these are fun. These are probably, I've said it before, the cinematic actions that they did with this Final Fantasy game are really good. It kind of gives you, you know, it's not like, oh, you beat this massive monster, you beat this boss, and that's all that happens. It kind of, with the advances in the way that the game plays, it kind of shows you that other stuff would go on and they could do stuff like that.
I think I found his weak spot.
But of course, it would be on his head.
Wait for it.
Alright, so let's take this out. Although, yeah, they really didn't change it up much with the buttons. A lot of them are, what are they? They're, you know, press the button or spin the button, or it's, you know, tap the button is repeatedly. But it's all like left analog stick and, you know, the X square triangle circle buttons. So it's really not too much diversity. They could have used a few different buttons for it. But I'm not really complaining. They did a good job, at least in my opinion.
Now what?
Paradox is dissipating.
I like how we beat Atlas and everything is repaired. It's cool.
I wonder what caused the paradox effect.
This is just a theory, but I think there might be someone out there derailing history and bending the timeline. That's why Atlas and these gates.
Oh, if only you knew, Noel. If only you knew. The paradox may have been caused by someone meddling in history. Let's think about that. Well, let's see. It's not like we know too much about it, so we can't really think hard. We'll go with, is that why lightning disappeared?
Someone be responsible for lightning disappearing?
Could be. You remember your sister coming home, right? You have memories from before everything got twisted.
But why only me?
That's the question. We'll keep looking for an answer.
Keep looking for this answer. Actually, we got fragment.
Alyssa, we took Atlas down. That place you were looking for?
All right, so I think there's, what is that?
There's an epitaph.
Oh yeah, this is a major.
Innocent
Well, it's not a major twist, but it's a small
cast
twist.
out and cast down. May their souls find the path that leads them.
Cast out. These must be victims of the purge. This is it! This is the place!
I think it's a minor twist, but it's not like you have to pay attention to kind of catch it.
I thought I might be... But that's not my name. Then whose is it? Kubo. It's my friend's. She died here, running from the purge. And me? I'm one of those who survived. 5 years
Well, I
ago,
remember that completely
the
wrong.
entire town of Bodom was wiped out by the army.
So it's not really a major twist.
I was there
Okay.
visiting my friend. Then everything went to hell. We ran and hid with the other fugitives. But just as the troops were pulling out, that's when the ceiling of our hiding place collapsed. Ever since then, I've had the same dream. I'm trapped under rubble. It's dark. I'm in pain and I can barely breathe. The next thing I know, I rise out of my body. And I'm standing before this grave. And the name written on the stone. It's mine.
So that's what I remember. Okay,
After seeing that image so many times, I started
I'll explain in just a second.
maybe I
Whenever
did
this
die back
cutscene
then,
is over with.
and the life I'm living now is just an illusion. Alyssa, do you feel that way too?
Well, you seem real to me.
were started by Lassie. If I had never become Lassie, if I had never made those mistakes, then the purge, well, it may never have happened. Lightning, is there any way to make up for the suffering we've caused? Can we ever give back what we've taken?
Alright, so back to what I was saying. What I was talking about is the one line that I remembered from the end of the Brescia Ruins was when Alyssa said that the name on the epitaph was hers. So I'd always thought that she was supposed to be dead.
Think that wraps things up for Alyssa?
Probably because I didn't pay attention, but I realized that now that it was actually her friend.
So, where should we look?
So I think the next place we go is,
It's possible those sneaky artifacts have come out of
I think it's like pronounced Yashif Massive. Oh, we'll see in just a second.
Mog, you can help? You're a lifesaver.
Alright, so go get this. See what this is. It's a lucky clover. I saw something appear over here, I think. I don't quite know. It might be something that appears in the Brescia Ruins 300 AF. Have no idea. I'll check it off screen instead of doing it and fucking around now. But actually, while we got the chance, I'm actually going to do this. Just because I might actually get maybe another level up out of this. I don't know. It'd be nice. And when I first started this out, I said I was going to do it trying to max out a certain stat. And actually what I want to do is the moment that I actually get level 99 in the respective stat that raises their stats to the max, or is a way to maximize stat, like if once I get to level 99 in Ravager for Sarah or Commando with Noel, I'm actually going to switch over to Sentinel for the big nodes. That way I get a little bit more health. That way, I'll have pretty much better stats than normal, but I also have that health boost that I normally wouldn't have. And I'll actually give her the Ravager. Actually, no. We're going to go with another role. And I gave her the medic just because more than likely I'm not going to use the monster medic that I have very much. I figure it'll be easier to use something like Sarah as a medic as opposed to a monster that really is limited at the amount of stats it can have. Although that'll probably change later on in the game. I'll probably go back to using a monster medic. But as of this moment, Sarah would probably be the best option once I get her a few abilities. Alright, so we're actually going to give him the Saboteur role. I already gave him the Synergist the last time I leveled up, which was earlier